Okay, so I just got my car back from 2 weeks of repair after I came back from Utah. First things first, I upgraded to KO3 tires. Didn't need to, but I'm gonna sell these tires for $100 a piece. These are the 3 good ones. This is the spare one that I bought in Moab, Utah, because unfortunately they didn't have, it was just a mismatch. So this one is marked, so I'm gonna sell this one for 75, but tires are still in really good shape. They still got another year on them. They were driven about 30,000 miles on them, so still in good shape. But I decided to upgrade to the KO3s just for the giggles, I guess. One thing I wanted to talk about was that the GX460 for me is definitely a money pit, and that is a creation of my own doing. So brand new KO3s, you can see the KO3 indent here. So I got, let's see, Load Range E, Baja Champion. So these are brand spanking new tires. Well, yeah, so I just wanted to say this car is definitely a money pit for me. From May to today, August 15th, let's see how much I spent on my car. So, one second. Okay, let's see how much I spent. So in May, if I go to auto and transportation, in May I spent $5,329 on car related things. I think we can kind of ignore the Uber things. They're kind of insignificant, but I'm including gas, car repairs. So that was the Victory 4x4 bumper that I bought after I got a rear end incident. So that was created. Fortunately, I had insurance help pay for that, so that pretty much covered the cost of the bumper. So but I still had to pay for the actual repair. So let's go to June. So in June, that's when the bumper finally came in, and I also had a 30K service before I drove out to California. So again, ignore the Uber. That was just going to the auto shop. I think that's kind of insignificant. Hold on, sorry, one sec. Let's go back to May, 5,330. So let's say 5,000 for May, and then we'll go back here. Go back here to June. Auto and transportation, about 4,400. So when it came to, and I'm going to count everything related to car related stuff. So whether it's car washes, gas, just normal things. This is at the end of June. I was driving to California, so a lot of spent on gas. But before I left, I got my 30K service, which was about $1,400, and then this was installing the bumper at my friend's shop in Mason, so $1,800 there. So holy cow, that's a bunch. So, and let's take off the Enterprise Rent-A-Car. I had to pay partially for that because I bought the prepaid insurance when I got a rental for my repair that was being done after I got rear-ended. So let's say that this total is, let's say it's $4,200 or something. 4,200. Yeah, not Facebook. Let's go to July. So July is when I finally am in California. I got to California on the 26th of June. So I'm here for the whole month. A bunch of Costco's, a bunch of gas. Dr. KDSS, getting all the KDSS parts in the rear. So that includes, you know, the track bar and a lot of the KDSS adjustments. So that was about 800 bucks. So then a bunch of gas, and then I got all those parts were installed by Phil at MBP Tune, and I got a tune as well. So 772, 791, and then at the end of Country General Store, that's just a bill. Let's just say it's gifts or something. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I'm doing this real time, and this includes some toll roads and things like that too. Toll roads, gas, etc., etc. And then a tire repair from Moab after I damaged my tire. That was getting a spare tire on there. Lexus service I got done before I left California, at 35K service. They re-machined the rear brakes, and they added brand new pads. So let's take some, maybe, I don't think there's any Ubers on here, but maybe we can take some things off. So 3,500, let's just say plus 3,500 for July. And then let's go to August. August, auto and transport. So this was today, I just spent 2,400. So that included the service my friend did on kind of repairing my car as best as he could. This was definitely damaged a bit. He tried to get as much pinstripes as he could. He redid the parking sensors in the rear. He painted this kind of black to kind of get those color matched, so it looks a little bit nicer. The brand new K3 tires, balanced and mounted. The backup camera is not working properly. The trajectory lights aren't showing, but that's something that we're going to get fixed. He fixed the horn, which sounds normal now, and he fixed the antenna back there that you see. It kept falling off, so he actually drilled it into the the actual hood of the car. So, and part of this was also coming back. Moab, gas. So let's just say 3,200 for August. So from May to now, I spent nearly $16,000. Nearly $16,000 on car parts. Sorry, not car parts. Car repair, gas, parts, everything involved in my car. In 3 months, I spent 16 grand. That's pretty freaking crazy when you think about it. And that's a money pit of my own choosing. Did I need to get a crazy new bumper? No. But it saved because when I was going off those steep ledges, it hit the bumper, and it even hit, you can barely see it, but it even hit the differential a bit too. There's some scratches, some silver you can see. So this bumper no doubt saved my car, and I got it just in the nick of time. And a lot of the things that I've spent on my car is for general upkeep and functionality. So a lot of my skid plates, the tires, bumpers, bull bar, things like that, very expensive and expensive to install if you don't know the know-how like I don't. I go to my friend's shops or whatever, and it's expensive to put all those things in. Definitely. But it served a purpose, and my car has, held up. Yeah, it has some battle scars and things like that, but for the most part, it did pretty well. It did pretty well just being out there in Utah and taking a very dangerous route by myself. Everything I purpose-built this car for, it held up like it was supposed to. So you definitely see some body misalignment, but yeah, so it's just definitely dangerous, some of the things I did in Utah, but it costs a lot, and honestly, I don't know if you guys spend this much on cars and things like that, but I need to do something, a concept called the Ulysses contract, which I watched some YouTube video about it, where it's like when you want to impulse buy, you make like kind of like a break in that process. Like you give your credit card to somebody else and you're like, hey man, if I need to buy a car part, let me come to you first. Otherwise I might impulsively spend it. So you have to put like something in the barrier, something in the process to kind of prevent yourself from impulsively spending. For me, I can afford it, barely, but it's crazy how you can spend nearly $16,000 in 3 months on just cars, gas, repairs. Yes, I had some insurance money pay out for certain things. So out of pocket, it was probably about 10 grand. Not to even mention the food and things like that from being in California for a month and my road trip. But that was just auto and transport, gas, etc., etc. Honestly, I probably could have included the Uber stuff because that was necessary to take me to the car shop to pick up my car. So kind of just crazy how much you can spend. My car is a money pit. It doesn't get good gas mileage, but this is my adventure car. It makes me happy, and I need to be more mindful about my spending. Let's see if I learn from my lessons. I don't know, I'll believe it when I see it. But my statistics don't lie. Looking at that Rocket Money app, man, I spend a crazy amount. So yeah, just kind of wanted to share how much I spent on this car in a month of using it. And I'll make some more videos. I'm going to try to get a MacBook Pro here pretty soon so I can do some more voiceovers and better types of videos. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for being part of my journey. Talk to you guys soon.